Hey, what's up, guys? Today is day 2 of a week of hard labor, and that means it's leg day. And I'm sitting down for this particular review today because I'm wiped out. Now, some upfront honesty on this one. I have not done a traditional leg workout like this in quite a while. I had been training for a Spartan race for about the last 2.5 months, so I kind of was pounding the legs using just some standard running and uphill stuff, and I had really gotten away from leg workouts in general. And when I was doing them, I wasn't really doing a lot of the dumbbell type of movements. I was mostly doing barbell work, squats, and that sort of thing. So again, this is a shock to my body in that sense. So definitely felt it in the quads and the calves, and actually in grip strength. You'll notice that if you're going heavier with the weights, just the nature of these exercises, you may feel it in your grip strength. So you may actually fatigue sooner in your grip strength than your legs. But all in all, a traditional kind of Body Beast style leg workout where there's very little rest. This one is structured a little bit differently. There's basically 4 sequences of exercises, and they kind of mix between a timed exercise and exercise for reps. And so, again, I'm using adjustable dumbbells. Luckily, I have 2 sets of those, so I can kind of use one for the timed exercise and one for the number of reps exercises, because it's pretty difficult, at least for me, to do the same amount of weight that I would do for like 6 reps for 30 seconds at a time. And so consider that when you're going into this one, that there are variances in actually the rep count and kind of sequence that you do these exercises. So you're not just doing 6, 8, 10 or what have you. You're doing some of these for a period of time. That makes it more challenging because, again, you're getting very little rest. There's a lot of time under tension in your quads and, like I said, in your grip strength. So that's kind of where I found the challenges came in. And actually, much like some of the other Body Beast leg workouts, there's not a lot of rest. And so it really gets the heart rate up. You really are breathing heavy. So, push yourself in this one, and, you'll definitely get a tremendous workout in, I think this one was actually a minute shorter than the chest and back, so it was 44 minutes. By the time you factor in the cool down and warm up, it's probably only about 37, 36 minutes. So again, a lot of work done in a short period of time. Now, the 4 different sequences of exercises, I'll have them in the show, in the description below or in the blog post. But there are a lot of squats, and there are a lot of lunges, and there are a lot of sumo squats. And the last particular sequence seems to go on forever. And, because you're working one leg for X number of exercises, and then you're working the opposite leg for the same number of exercises. So again, it just feels like it drags on and on and on. And yeah, good or bad, I guess. But it definitely wears on you towards the end with your grip strength, at least for me. So if you have a pair of wrist wraps or something like that, you might want to break them out towards the end. But again, equipment is fairly minimal. Dumbbells, of course, you're going to need dumbbells. There's not really an option for resistance bands with this one. So you're going to need something, some sort of weight. I mean, you could do body weight to some extent. But, if you're doing body weight for each exercise, you may not feel the difference between each of them because you are doing variances of, like I said, rep counts and timed intervals. So you'll need a set of dumbbells. You do use a bench to just prop your leg on, but that's not necessarily required. You can use a chair or a step stool of some kind, just so you can get your leg up off the ground. And actually, there's a modification for that, so you don't technically need the bench at all. But the bench comes in handy in those particular exercises because you can really feel a difference in with or without it. So yeah, other than that, like I said, very fast tempo and not a lot of rest. You can see a lot of sweat was lost in this particular workout today. And yeah, I was feeling it because, like I said, I hadn't done a leg workout in quite a while of this nature. and so I'm sure I'm going to be sore tomorrow, especially my calves, because that's an area I don't generally work very often. But there was a lot of calf work at the end of every sequence, so you were already exhausted, and then they throw in some calves at you, and again, that was tough. So, so that's day 2 of a week of hard labor, and leg day is never easy with Sigi, and this one's no different. So enjoy this one. Look for a link of the blog post in the description below for additional details. I'll even include a worksheet for you to keep track of your rep counts and your your weights. And that's it. So, all right, I'll see you tomorrow for day 3. See ya.